Hi, I'm FireRead79 and thank you for tuning into my new channel. Before I begin, I just wanted to give a great big thank you to my daughter and my brother for their unconditional love, support, and encouragement in my life. And it just means a great big deal to me, and I just wanted to express that. Well, originally I sat down and I wanted to do a collective read and just pull on the energy that I feel today. But before I sat down, I also wanted to do a second read, a karmic read. But before I sat down, I received a message, and that message was a ring, as in like jewelry, a ring. So I said to myself, okay, I'll wear a ring. So I don't know if a ring is of any significance to anyone, but I heard that very, very strongly. The next thing that I actually saw, angel numbers. I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers lately, so maybe you've been seeing a lot of angel numbers lately. Pay attention to those angel numbers. If you're not quite sure what those angel numbers mean, go ahead online and you can find the meaning for those angel numbers. I know today, for example, there were 3 angel numbers that I saw repetitively. And I'm going to go ahead and share those with you, and maybe they'll have some significance to you, or maybe just the meaning and you can apply it. So the first one, angel number 111, and 111 signifies a beginning, creating. So maybe you're creating something from the beginning, starting over. The second number I saw was 555. 555 means change, okay? It could be a change anywhere in your life or in your environment. And the third angel number that I saw today, 888. 888 is a number of support and moving forward and following your manifestations and your dreams. Okay, so I don't know if you can apply that in anywhere in your life that you find fit. Okay, another message that I received was to drink lots of water. So you'll see that I have this glass of water here, and I will be drinking it throughout this recording. So I don't know if that's of any significance to anyone to drink lots of water. Keep yourself hydrated at this time. Okay, so with that said, I want to move on. I want to move on with some energies that I was feeling today personally. And those energies were quite heavy. It was strange because my day started out normal, my morning routine before work, going to work. But around this afternoon, I just started to feel this very, very heavy energy on me. And I just felt fatigued. My mood changed. And I didn't even want to sit down and do this recording, but I pushed myself and I sat down and I turned on some meditative music and meditations, and it helped me to ground myself and bring myself back into focus and to understand what these energies actually were. So that took a couple hours. I had to really sit down and ground myself and focus, pull the energies into perspective, release them, cut the cords on them, let them go. Okay, so I actually wrote down the energies that I was feeling, and I'm going to go ahead and share those with you. And there are 5 energies. The first energy that I received was annoyance. Okay. The second one that I received, obsession. The third energy that I felt, possessiveness. The fourth, distractions. And the fifth, sexual energies. Okay? And not a healthy sexual energy. Okay? Then I had to really sit down and analyze, and I said, okay, where are these energies coming from? And I realized that when these energies came upon me, I was at work. And then I recognized that these energies were coming from the people in my environment, in my work environment. And recently, as I said, I'm trying to come out of my shell. I made acquaintances with a couple of coworkers, and we exchanged phone numbers, and we started to text and communicate outside of work. But I noticed that every time I would communicate with these coworkers, something just didn't feel right. I would feel pressure, anxiety. My heart would be racing for no reason. And I realized that these energies that I'm feeling from my environment were coming from these acquaintances. So I ended up just blocking them. They can no longer call me, text me. Yes, I will see them at work. I will be cordial, but there's no communication beyond that. I did not give any forewarning, no explanation. I just blocked them. So I don't know if that resonates with anyone. I don't know. I'm not saying to just block people, but for me, that is what felt right for me. Okay. So, if you're feeling these energies right now, these heavy energies in your environment, I would really suggest that you go ahead and start with some meditations. You can go right here on YouTube and you can find guided meditations. I like guided meditations. I personally started using cord cutting meditations to just cut those cords and the associations with people that no longer serve a purpose in my life. Okay. So, and I also find that it's very healing, and, maybe at a later date, I can share my story with you, my life story thus far. Okay. So, I just want to say I'm thankful for those who are watching, and this is for my healing, as well as for someone else that may be in the same journey. Okay, so I thank you for joining me. So the first thing I would like to do, as far as the tarot is concerned, I just wanted to kind of pull an oracle on those energies that I mentioned, those 5 energies, those heavy, dark energies. And this is the TLC deck. I like this deck because it's nurturing. It's very nurturing, okay? So let's just see, in a time when we're faced with dark energies, the best thing to do is to nurture ourselves, love ourselves. If you don't know what self-love is, go right onto YouTube. Find meditative videos on self-love and begin your healing work. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and see what oracle message we can receive for these energies. I ask for unconditional love, light, healing, protection, and reflection. I ask that whatever message is received is a healing, nourishing message for someone. Okay. All right. So 2 messages came out. Okay, so the first one says self-believing and beyond. And the second one says seasons. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you the card. Self-believing and beyond. Okay, when I look at this picture, I think of release and let go. I think of cord cutting. I'm very big on meditation, as you can see. I think of someone, I see myself or someone else meditating, looking up into the heavens, asking for that support and guidance from the heavens, and know that you are supported. And you can call on your angels at any time, and they will be there to support you, whatever you're going through. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this card to you. Self-believing and beyond. Castles in the sky, dreams can hang in the balance, sometimes dangling on barely a thread. You know, this kind of coincides with me as far as having to block people. Barely hanging on for a thread. I don't want to feel like I'm hanging on to a thread. Or you may find yourself grasping at wisp of visions in the busy intersection of expectation. You may become frustrated when nothing or only very little appears to be happening. Although time may have dashed your hopes or rerouted a few prayers, nothing is lost. What is needed now is to keep your sight set on the goodness within you. That's the healing. And around you, clearing out your environment. Keep believing in the beauty and truth of your heart's desire. Set your intention, a pure intention from your heart. Only then you will be carried on the winds of hope and faith. Okay, beautiful. I don't know about you, but that kind of felt nourishing to my soul. Okay, and the second oracle, seasons. Okay, so in this picture, I can see that there's some snow. Looks like fall trees, sunlight, and spring. So I see the 4 seasons within this card. And with seasons, there's change. That aligns with 555, change, okay? Letting go is liberating, okay? Remember, cutting those cords. But if you continue to resist by hanging on, then you will prolong your grief and stifle your progress. Those heavy energies will cause you grief and stifle your progress, okay? So that's why it's important that we release those energies. There is a cosmic place where stale opinions and philosophies go to disintegrate. Sometimes friendships end up at that place too, either from lack of care or simply because you've grown and matured. It's important to take the time to empty out the things you are no longer willing to give attention to. Or you could decide that something is worthy of reclaiming. A new season of your soul life is upon you. Release in order to receive, and invite the healing in. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. So we had seasons and self-believing and beyond. I think that aligns perfectly with the energies that I was speaking of a few moments ago. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and just see if we can get some tarot on these energies. I'm going to skip the Kipper on this reading. I think I'll save it because I do want to do a karmic read in a second video. So if you're interested in karmic reads, then you'll find that on my channel. If not tonight, soon. Okay, so just want to pull on the energies. These energies. Can we get some information on these energies? What messages do we need to hear? Please provide us. Angels of light. Wow, the Lovers. Wow. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that There's love coming in for someone, some people. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking in order to receive this love, I'm looking at this bird here. I'm not sure if it's called an ibis. I'm not quite sure. But I feel as though if you release these energies, okay, those 5 negative energies that I was speaking of, this love will flow in freely to you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with this card. The Lovers. Wow, beautiful. Okay. They look like they're really in love too. They're embracing one another. They're looking at each other eye to eye. Eyes are the windows to the soul. There's a lot of love between those two people. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. This could be male or female. Okay, doesn't matter. She's nurturing. She nurtures herself. She nurtures those around her. She works hard. She doesn't give up. She's very pragmatic. And she invests. He or she, okay? Doesn't matter. The gender does not matter. Okay? So I know in a loving relationship needs to be nurtured. Okay? So at this time, it's time to nurture yourself and nurture your relationships that benefit you. Okay? And I think for sure she has something to offer to this relationship and she's willing to offer it. Okay? She's beautiful. The Knave of Pentacles. Okay, that's the same as the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Maybe she's an employer and this is her employee working. And she must be a pretty fair boss because he doesn't seem to be upset with the work that he's doing. He seems to be very skillful and knowledgeable of his work. He seems to be proud of his work. And he seems to really be enjoying his work. Okay? So, like I said, maybe this could be a supervisor. Maybe this could be a child. Okay, a mother and a child. Okay, maybe this Queen of Pentacles is investing into this Knight of Pentacles to create something, okay? Something that's real. And the Queen of Wands. Wow. She's beautiful. She's very beautiful. She's the one that's going to put the passion and the creativity and the just get in there and do it energy. And if you match that with the stability of the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, she does move a lot slower than the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she's like right there. But I think with these two energies, you have the energy of stability along with the energy of action, okay? And so with those two energies, it's a great energy to incorporate together in order to produce and create, but also have that stable grounding balance, okay? And could be working together with someone else. It could be two women working together, starting a new project. Maybe one wants to invest in the other. Maybe one has a skill that the other wants to invest in. Okay, or they see someone else that they want to invest in. Okay, and we have the Knight of Cups and the Tower. Okay, all right, it's okay. All right, so I think this Tower comes in with the negative energies. Those negative energies that I was feeling today, that tower moment. This is how I felt. I felt like a tower that had fallen over with those energies on me. And I realized that I had to give myself a little self-love. This Knight of Cups, I had to give myself a little self-love in order to release those energies and to bring in love. And by releasing those energies, You're bringing in love. Okay? Okay, and you won't believe this, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, back to that self-love. The Queen of Cups, she's very nurturing. Okay, on this Queen of Cups, she has a, looks like a smaller person, maybe a child on her lap. And she seems to be nurturing, taking care of this child, providing the love and the nourishment that this child needs to thrive. Okay, that's the energy that we should take on with ourselves. That nurturing love. She has a large cup of love, unending love in this cup, unconditional love in this cup. Very intuitive, very in tune with her emotions, able to regulate and balance out her emotions, able to process emotions of herself and others. Okay? All right. So, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to just stop right here because I think this kind of sums up the topic. I didn't really have a topic. I just had various topics. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull one more oracle from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and finish there. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. All right, we have one already. Wait for important information. Okay, wait for important information. Okay, she's receiving the messages. These are the divine messages that she's receiving. Okay, so again, maybe some meditation could help. Okay, just wait for the information. The Queen of Pentacles, she waits. She takes her time. Okay, wait for the information. Receive the information. Then you take on the energy of the Queen of Wands and you take action. Okay? But with the Queen of Pentacles, she has a plan. Follow that plan and take action. Okay? Nurture yourself. Okay? Nurture yourself. Protect yourself. Okay? And if you're into any crystals or stones, a good stone to use at this time is rose quartz. Okay, this is for love, unconditional love, compassion, and healing of the broken heart. Okay, so that's a stone that you may or you want to possess. Okay, and another stone that I like is black tourmaline, and this helps to absorb negative energy within our own self and our environment. Okay, very powerful stone. This is a stone that I definitely would recommend having. Okay, and and one more, amethyst. Okay, amethyst is a good stone to have. This provides psychic protection. Okay, all right, clarity. Okay, and one more stone, and this is my birthstone, citrine, for the month of November. Okay, and this stone makes me think of my planet Jupiter. Okay, joy, optimism, luck, that go-get-it attitude, higher learning, intuitiveness. Okay, and this too just helps with raising your vibration to your higher self. Okay, so those are some stones that I like to keep around me. Okay, well, I would like to thank you for joining me, and if it resonates, please let me know in the comment section. And if you would like, you could like, share, or subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.